It's at noon. Of course, I don't think it really amounts to much, but.
Cheers? Neither do I.
Okay, let's start out with one airplane joke, Sean. Come on. What do you call a paper airplane that won't fly?
That's a
Stationary. That's good. All right, we'll move on. Okay, lead the way. The reason, by the way, this plane is here is because it revolutionized commercial aviation. Up until this time, it was not profitable to haul passengers. And the DC-3, which started flying in 1935, changed all that. For example, the DC-2, the prior model, had 14 passenger capacity. This has 21. So that additional 50% capacity helps fit the scales. And also the plane could move fast. Cruising speed is about 175 miles an hour. So now suddenly you can go from New York to LA with a couple of people. So it's much more efficient technology. So they'll be out here all the time.
Okay, you'll watch it?
Yeah.
I'll give it to you later.
And so, by the way, we're fortunate that there's less than 21 of us, because what we're going to do, we're going to continue the tour actually on board. And the comment we constantly get, who's been on a DC-3 before, from every certain house?
Flying DC-3, in fact.
Oh, fantastic.
Flagship Detroit.
Oh yeah, yes. There's still, we hear various estimates.
It's based out of Tennessee, but it moves.
There's an old joke in the aviation.
Yeah, no, if you could find
the
it.
best replacement for a DC-3 is and still, they're still flying today. One thing you'll notice when you get on board, people will say, "Oh my gosh, this is like flying in first class." Yes, it's very comfortable. The seats are thick. You can lean back, your footrest, what have you. But one of the reasons for that is this plane is not pressurized, so it cannot fly above the weather. So it could be a pretty rough ride. Some of the old timers used to call it a bomb comment. It could be very challenging. So if everyone's got their booties on and their gloves on, please come on board. Thanks for choosing Delta, and we'll continue the tour. Have a camera, that's fine. We don't want anything else on the aircraft. If you have a bag, we're going to be out here.
Wow.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you. Oh, very spacey.
Yes.
Very spacey.
21 seats.
The seats are way better than Flagship Detroit.
Oh, one very quick tip, if you're going up to the flight deck, if you're 5'6" or taller, you want to bend down twice in, twice out.
Okay.
If you don't, you will curse my name.
I see. Okay. Look at that.
Yeah, that is
That
nice.
is so cool. That is freaking awesome.
It's just so preserved perfectly.
And
You don't often see things like this, do you? Don't curse his name. Step out of the way for you. Yeah. You wanna go right away? Yeah, I just gotta go.
Yeah. Right.
Here.
Yeah, American was one of the first to fly for DC-3, Mr. Smith. So that was up above those where what we would today call luggage racks, that were actually hat racks. Luggage was in the front and back.
That's cool. Hats. It's small for suitcases.
Some people remark, gosh, this looks like a train. Well, if you think back in 1935, 1936, that was the main competition.
Sure. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Everything is support. It's pretty good.
So if each of you will take a seat, we'll get up to the flight deck for those who want to see it a little later.
Oh, jeez.
You feel like you're falling, don't you?
Yeah, falling.
You'll have plenty of time after the tour to take your pictures, enjoy yourselves. For seats up there. That's why in the original 747, which is in Seattle at the Museum of Flight, is you'll always see on the top deck there's just 3 windows on each side because again it wasn't passenger seating. It was just let the good times roll, piano bar, carving station, what have you. So again, take a few minutes, walk through. If you'd like to see the flight deck, again, remember if you're with 5'6", take a look at the galley, what have you. I'll be around for questions.
I think Eastern flew this also.
Steve Eastern did as well.
Yeah.
So Eastern, by the way, was a big rival of Delta back in the day. They didn't.
Yeah.
American Airlines and Delta back in the day always got along well. Eastern and Delta.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like with the seat, it felt very pushing me back into it.
Yeah.
It's comfortable though.
It is.
It's not Spirit Airlines.
Yeah, no, that's a great observation. Maybe it's definitely wider, but I mean, that's
Just long enough to be able to fly.
Yeah.
look, it's peaking right here.
You don't have another bad airline joke to tell everybody?
I do one bad one per tour.
Okay.
I try to limit myself.
Yeah, right. And us too.
Yes.
Don't forget agony.
Yeah, right. I grew up in agony territory, so I know
What I
what
do
that
find is because it's very tilted.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Now
Like
imagine
you're
full.
falling down.
Now imagine taking off in it.
Well, right. Sitting down, you feel like
Talk about that
pushed
little
back
window
into
in
your
the lab.
seat.
Right.
I did, of course.
When you took off, was it the same
At night,
feeling?
you
Being,
can
like,
count the
pushed
stars
back?
as you go. That's
Yeah.
one of my little
Wow.
built-in jokes.
Did you talk about holding
You're
the
good.
curtains when you landed and take off?
No, I hadn't
Or
heard
in
that
the
story.
warm.
Spacious. I mean, like the
Yeah.
headroom's great.
What's that
Yeah,
story?
absolutely.
You wouldn't expect that for something that's old.
Here's another obscure fact
Just
for
around the
anybody that's
camera.
interested. For World War II, for about the first 2 years, takeoff and landings, you had to keep the curtains closed so you couldn't look out and spy on any military or industrial installations. And if you had a camera, you either had to put it in your bag, suitcase checked,
No trip
or
reports.
give it to the stewardess.
No trip reports.
Wow, you couldn't even film in flight?
No, because you didn't have a camera.
Wow.
No camera. No trip reports.
No selfies.
We
No,
do,
we did
we
it
do
all the
have
time.
the dispatch logs for this for 40
Oh, wow.
and 40, well, for the whole fleet,
Oh,
was
wow.
on one piece of
That's crazy.
paper. I'll show you a picture that you'd like was.
Picture of us in it. Gosh.
That's so cool. Ding.
I got the fly right seat in that. coming
Oh,
back from
that's so
Washington.
cool.
That's
Nice.
that's a real veteran.
That's so cool. Thank you so much for showing us this. Do you mind if we